finding closed papers that relate to a decision taken by the...
This is how 19-year-old Shamima Begum learnt that she was being stripped of her British citizenship, from a copy of a letter from the British Home Office. Begum is in a refugee camp in Syria, where she was discovered earlier this month.
It's kind of heartbreaking to read. I thought it would... My family made it sound like it would be a lot easier for me to come back to the UK when I was speaking to them in Barbados, but it's kind of hard to swallow.
In 2015, she and 2 friends left the UK to join ISIL in Syria. She married a Dutch ISIL fighter soon after arriving and had been living in BABU, ISIL's last stronghold, before arriving at the camp.
What can I say to
Minister?
I think it is...
The British Prime Minister said the decision to revoke Begum's citizenship had been carefully considered.
But the overall point my honourable friend makes is absolutely right, which is how important it is for this government and this country to make very clear that we will take action against those who are involved in terrorism.
The British government can withdraw a person's citizenship if they're deemed a security risk, providing it doesn't leave them stateless. It's believed Begum has Bangladeshi heritage and is eligible for citizenship there. But when asked about the case, the country's foreign ministry said teenager Shamima Begum is not a Bangladeshi citizen. There is no question of Begum being allowed to enter Bangladesh. Begum's infant son is a British national by birth. The British government says his rights are unaffected. This is Bethnal Green, where Shamima Begum grew up, an area with a large Bangladeshi community in London's East End. The case has divided opinion here.
There's just so many factors in this, and I'm actually quite a bit torn, because on one hand I don't want them to revoke the citizenship, I want them to bring her and the baby over. On the other hand, I'm like, she did go away and she did join, a terrorist group.
Shamima Begum was only 15 when she left for Syria. There are some, including the former head of Britain's Foreign Intelligence Service, MI6, who believe that British society should be strong enough to give her a second chance. Others want her to come back to the UK to stand trial, to possibly face a prison sentence and enter into a de-radicalisation programme.
What do you think?
Begum says she doesn't regret travelling to Syria. She's also described the 2017 Manchester Arena bomb attack as justified retaliation. The comments haven't won her much sympathy, but one former senior police officer believes Begum should be seen as a victim.
You know, we're talking about sexual exploitation, we're talking about individuals that were on the internet being radicalised. Parents had no idea whatsoever what was happening.
An estimated 900 British nationals have joined ISIL, but only 40 have been prosecuted. The government wants to send a tough signal to others hoping to return to the UK, but every right or wrong decision the government makes sets a precedent for others. Neave, Al Jazeera, London.